Hello again everyone, Joanne with StampinginTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room. Look at this fun card I just made. I had to stop and duplicate it and make a video for you guys because this was just too much fun. I used the stamp set, the Star of Light, because I used the sentiment. And I used the pine embossing folder. I love this new embossing folder because I love that it's on the side. And then I used the Tin of Tags stamp set. Or we're going to use the Tin of Tags because I'm going to say Joy to the World on this one. And I used this on my envelope. I want to show you what I did. And of course we used the little bulbs, the lights, like that. Isn't that cute? I also put some crystal effects on the bulbs to make it look like they were on. Isn't that adorable? I just put a little star there in the inside, but the envelope of the Tin of Tags, I took the garland, the star garland, and then I decorated it with some Christmas bulbs. Isn't that fun? Look at the back. I really did have fun doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to show you how I got this effect on the leaves, okay, or the pine needles, I should say. They're not leaves, they're pine needles. Okay, so let's do that together. We're going to bring our Versamark in. I'll move our card base out of the way. We're going to bring our Versamark in, and with this little sponge dauber here, go ahead and put that on my finger right there, and you're going to tap it into the Versamark and just kind of just rub it on top of these pine needles. You're not wanting to cover all of the pine needles because I think with the Emerald Envy glitter embossing that we're going to use on the card, I like that some of it does not stick because it almost looks like there's snow on the pine needles. I really like doing this. This is fun. Okay, so I just kind of dab it on my pine needles. That's all you want to do. I'm just kind of going over it a second time, maybe picking up some of the high spots that I've missed. Good enough. Don't want any more than that, okay? So, and I hate to say it, but I forgot to run the embossing buddy over this. Okay, well, we'll do the best we can, right? Sometimes I forget that one little step. Okay, so the Versamark is on there, and we want to bring in our Emerald Envy glitter embossing powder. This is new in the holiday catalog, and we're going to make a little bit of a mess. It's okay, because this stuff is fun. This is fun to play with. I get my little spoon in here, and I put this on this card, just letting it fall onto the card and tapping it off as you go back into the little container. And I just keep tapping and adding and tapping. You can dump it all over it and just tap it off. And then we are going to heat set it. Now a lot of times, even when I use an embossing powder, a lot of times I do use a heat and stick powder. But right now for this, I want it to be whimsical. It doesn't need to be solid, although it looks like I'm making it very solid. But no. Okay. Let me move that to the side and take this out of the picture. I'm going to really tap it over the trash can. Okay, beautiful. Okay, see how that is? some on, some off. I will get my little brush if I have any embossing powder that I don't want around. I'll just kind of easily just take the bristles and brush it. You can give it a blow too. Just a little puff. Okay, now I'm going to get off camera here and use my heat tool and go ahead and heat set this. Let me get it warm. Don't forget, guys, to check out my paper share. I only have 2 left. It's $24.95. You do get a lot of paper, and the shipping cost is included in that $24.95. It's a great paper share for this holiday catalog. So I'm heat setting this over here and watching it just get really, really pretty. I'll let you guys see in just a second. Okay, let's see what we've got. There we go. Isn't that neat? How glimmery is that? I love that. Pretty. Okay, so it's going to go like this on our card. And right down here, I think in the real red, we're going to do Joy to the World. Okay, let me bring that up. I want that on that line right there. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Now, this is how we're going to do our little lights. So I opened up my cherry cobbler. I used Island Indigo, Emerald Envy, and Daffodil Delight. And I just put them randomly all over the place. Just like the lights were, like we strung lights. Now I'm not going to do the whole card. Okay. We'll just do a little spot here and there, okay? Now the Emerald Envy. Put one over here. Just random. Get the tip over here. Then we're going to come in with the cherry cobbler. Put the cherry cobbler right there. Going that way. Isn't that adorable? You can just have fun just making your own design. That's just fun. Then the Island Indigo for the blue. Cute. It is like just putting the lights on the tree. I love it. Okay, this needs more, but I'm not going to do them all. Okay, let me shut the ink up and show you with the crystal effects. Okay, and just right there, that's adorable. And then you want, glossy accents, crystal effects. And I always get a scrap piece of paper and just make sure that this is coming out of the tip like you want it. Sometimes I do have to poke it with a pin. I will have to poke that with a pin. Let me unclog that. No big deal. Get our scrap paper. And there it comes, right? Oh, there's still a clog. I just used it, okay, because I just made that card. But no, on camera. Because I just made that card and I was like, oh, I have to do this on film before I get everything put away. Okay, so you take your crystal effects and I just put a dab and then I use my tip to kind of move it around. It's very easy to manipulate that way, okay? And I do each and every one. And then you're going to have to let this dry. Maybe about an hour 30 minutes, an hour. So I would, you know, do a bunch of them, let them dry, and then come back and put them together. But that's how you apply your crystal effects to your card, and your end result is this. Isn't that adorable? I wanted the lights to look like they were on. So that was the best way I could turn the lights on, was with the crystal effects. Let's just take a look at this one close. Here we go. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you need any catalogs, go to joannemaddie@outlook.com. I'll be more than happy to send them to you for free. And if you need to order any items, please go to my website and click the big blue button. It'll take you to my online store, and you can order right from there. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I hope you enjoyed our card this afternoon. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting!